Monday, September 19th, 2011 update video. Clearly, by my body language, a very motivated update video. Um, so up and down week overall in terms of nutrition, and didn't do any physical activity, mostly due to what I'm self-diagnosing as a fairly significant, debilitating arthritis that I get in my right knee and my right foot. This time, it's more like a trauma-induced arthritis in my right knee, not the foot. I popped my knee at work and then started swelling and super painful, and I can't fully flex it, can't fully extend it. Um, Today's the first day I've been able to get some range of motion, and the first day that, without the assistance of 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen, it wasn't just throbbing even just sitting here. On the plus side, I got a couple days off work, so that's that. At least there is that, is what I meant to say. Just had an interview today for a new job, a better job. The job itself would be more tolerable, and it pays something like 40% more than what I'm making right now. So significantly more money. That would be fucking badass if I do manage to get that job. And I did go in a t-shirt and shorts and unshaven because the guy called me while I was out running errands, and he said, "Yeah, come over right now. It doesn't matter what you're wearing." So hopefully that doesn't reflect too negatively on me. Although I do meet all the requirements. It's a truck driving job, but I haven't driven tractor trailer since 2006. So when they took me on the road test, I was pretty fucking scared. But they took me in an automatic truck with a small 35-foot trailer. So I zipped around in that pretty easily. I did have to pull up 3 times to back into the spot afterwards, but it could have been worse. And the guy that took me for the road test itself was pretty nice guy. Didn't seem too white knuckled or scared while I was driving. So pretty sure I passed that section and I meet all the other requirements. The only thing I'm a bit scared about is that I heard the safety manager, who I think is also in charge of the hiring, discussing somebody else's application, and they apparently need drivers bad, but discussing about how that driver's work history was a bit spotty, like they only work here and there, and they don't stick around any one place for too long, and that is me to a T. I've had, God, so many jobs, so that particular section of the application I left blank because I told him I'd send him a Word document which could detail it more, accurately than I could just patching it together in my head, and he was perfectly fine with that. But I'm a bit worried that, he'll see that, man, he's had a lot of jobs. So I'm sort of torn between being completely honest and saying all the jobs I've had, or, patching it together so it doesn't look quite so here and there. I don't think an employer would really have any way to check. I wouldn't be making any large, inconsistencies or lies. I would just be kind of extending and subtracting here and there and making it a bit more presentable. We'll see. Supposed to hear back from him tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Supposed to get back to work tomorrow. I've had a couple days off because of the knee, because it did indeed, the worst of it did happen at work, and it's been worse. It's been getting worse since. So, haven't weighed myself. I don't know whether or not I do. I did have a loss this week. Diet, like I said, so. Not so much so that I really think I would have gained any weight. But every time I do have inflammation like this in the joints, I do tend, and I'm also taking ibuprofen to combat it, I do tend to retain some water. So I wouldn't be surprised if I did suffer a gain. But, not too bad overall. Enjoying everybody else's update videos. I've been keeping, especially having a few days off, I've been keeping up pretty well with everyone. And, yeah, I don't know. Got a nice stocked fridge full of food on a Sam's Club membership, and just got pounds upon pound upon pound of chicken breast and pork and tons of eggs, and I found a good free range egg source here in Denver. Look forward to save all my store bought egg cartons so I can save myself some money there and get those for about between $2.50 and $3 per dozen, which is pretty fucking good for grass fed, not grass fed, um, free range. Um, and beyond the supposed health benefits, which have been pretty well established, a better omega-6 to 3 ratio and blah blah blah. Um, they do cook differently. They do taste a bit differently. I know, cooking aficionados say that, well, you can't really tell much of a difference. Then another, expert will say that they can. I can certainly taste the difference. It's almost like the difference between a grass-fed beef and conventional store-bought beef. It's more gamey, more natural, more earthy tasting. But I also I do I do enjoy supporting, a local small business, a local farmer, a local person who maintains chickens in their backyard versus, King Supers or Safeway or Albertsons or whatever large, monopoly of a grocery store is selling eggs. So anytime I can, I've also done some research on possibly purchasing grass-fed beef, but most everyone around here, they do want you to purchase at least a quarter cow, and I don't have the space to store that much right now. So in the meantime, I'm gonna find a source for purchasing some tallow, some grass-fed tallow to improve the quality of the store-bought meat that I am consuming. Been doing a lot of cooking lately. Eating too much rice, that rice cooker just makes it too easy, and the rice comes out perfect every time. And that was actually one of the hurdles to me eating rice before was bad at making it, and I don't find it that easy to cook. So now that I have a rice cooker, it sort of enabled me to eat that more often than I should. But kept the carbs more in check and physical activity. Been doing a lot of reading the National Strength and Conditioning Journal. Since I'm a member, I get these scientific journals every month that go over all the studies and whatnot that have been going on in the world, and lots of interesting stuff. And doing lots of watching videos here on YouTube, and some research and studying on programming and all that stuff, and stuff that I find to be interesting, not necessarily work. And a few moments I do feel pumped up, like I wanted to go, and I'm ready to get back in the gym. But with the knee, it rules out cardio, it rules out squatting, it rules out deadlifting, and it even rules out bench. Um, it is certainly a bit better today, but even yesterday I wouldn't have felt comfortable lying down on a bench and even trying to do some bench press. Just having a 90-degree bend in my knee would have been fucking uh, excruciating. So, anyways, things are going okay. If I get the job, things will be going a lot better. Look forward to paying off some personal debts primarily, and some other debts, and maybe putting some money into the business or buying a new vehicle, because my current vehicle is getting kind of sketchy lately, not starting as consistently as usual, and some leaks, and I need to put some new tires on it, and blah blah. It's such is the case with the 17-year-old truck. I'm glad it's functioned this well for the last year and a half, but soon, and especially with the frigid, not a ton of snow, but frigid Denver winters, I'm a bit weary about that truck making it through all winter. Um, we'll see. Hopefully I get this job and I can save up $4,000 or $5,000 with the sale of my current truck and buy something much more reliable. We'll see how it goes. But if I don't get the job, life will go on. I do have a job right now that's at least paying the bills, so there's at least there's that. So, anyways, rambling. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and until next time.